Chapter 356, Yuhua, Don't Push Your Luck To. This sword looked very domineering and gave off a powerful pressure. With the enhancement of his sword intent and nomological power, with a clang, materialized sword ki erupted. The sword ki swept across 3,000 feet, leaving sword marks on the ground. All the surrounding weapons emitted a trembling sound, as if they were welcoming the Emperor of Swords. They were all submitting to him. Green Flame Demon Venerable's expression changed drastically. A supreme-grade spirit weapon? How do you have such a treasure? He could no longer remain calm. Even he did not have a supreme-grade spirit weapon. There were only a few of them in the entire boundless continent, and they were basically famous. How could he not be shocked when this person suddenly took one out? Most importantly, this person had been able to resist him without using any numinous artifacts. Now that he had the help of this weapon, he was in even more danger. Numinous artifacts were only suitable for soul transformation and void refinement cultivators to begin with. With the other party's deep dharmic powers, he was completely qualified to use this spiritual sword. I need to get out of here. He was anxious and had no intention of continuing to fight with this pervert. His entire body instantly turned into a ball of flames and disappeared. Song Shi's expression was cold. With a turn of the sword, the world suddenly lost its color. A dazzling sword light split the world into two and slashed out with obvious traces, landing on the green afterimage in the distance. Ah! Green Flame Demon Venerable let out a tragic cry. One of his arms was severed and turned into bloody foam under the sword ki, instantly destroyed. Blood gushed out as Green Flame Demon Venerable staggered out, shocked and furious. This person's sword Dao was actually so powerful. The thing he was most worried about had happened. His life was really in danger. He gritted his teeth and formed a seal. His eyes suddenly turned bloodshot as his nomological power erupted under the secret skill. His aura instantly became berserk. Sky Demon Disintegration. As he used the secret technique, his speed increased instead of decreasing. He disappeared with a swoosh. He'll use that skill too. Realizing that he could not catch up, Song Shi did not hesitate to use the same mystic art. Bloodlight erupted from his body as his blood boiled. His potential was stimulated as his nomological powers surged and his speed increased exponentially. This was the initial stage of the Sky Demon Disintegration. It was only burning one's blood essence. However, if this continued, the consumption would increase exponentially. It would soon disintegrate before it could withstand it. Swoosh! Hecist after the fire in front of him with a blood-colored afterimage and disappeared in the south of the city in the blink of an eye. He actually turned around and chased after Green Flame Demon Venerable. Yao Yue was caught between laughter and tears. If she hadn't seen it with her own eyes, who would believe that a nascent soul cultivator was chasing after a soul transformation cultivator? Everyone, stop looking. He's leaving us for the time being. Be careful, if another powerful character comes, we'll have to settle it ourselves. She reminded the stunned crowd they did not let their guard down just because Song Shi chased Green Flame Demon Venerable away. After more than 10 breaths. At the east of the city, hundreds of miles away from the Yao Moon Palace, Green Flame Demon Venerable was covered in blood as he screamed, "Sectmaster, save me! Who's after you?" Before Demon Venerable Yuhua could react, a snow-white sword light shattered Green Flame Demon Venerable's body, and the sword ki continued to descend. Demon Venerable Yuhua, who had just come out, saw this heavenly sword ki and his pupils constricted as he hurriedly retreated. Boom! A mountain range was split open, and a 10,000-meter-long fissure instantly appeared on the ground. The terrifying destructive power made Demon Venerable Yuhua's face twitch. He looked at the figure surrounded by sword light that filled the sky. Could it be that some old fellow from Sword Nation is here? Why haven't I seen him before? At this moment, he realized that there was a blood-colored light in the sword light. It looked a little familiar. Why does this fluctuation look a little like the Heavenly Demon Disintegration technique? He didn't die. Song Shi exclaimed in surprise. He did not receive the system notification and immediately understood that he had not completely killed Green Flame Demon Venerable. His thoughts quickly swept through. It's you. Hearing the voice, Demon Venerable Yuhua could not recognize if it was Song Shi or if he was deaf. He stared fixedly at Song Shi, nascent soul advanced stage, heavenly demon disintegration technique. And you are actually chasing after Senior Master Green Flam. What kind of monster are you? In his impression, the other party managed to launch a sneak attack on the Sky Demon Saint, and was able to exchange blows with him because of a stroke of luck. Now that he was so strong, he began to doubt his life. Also, why didn't the dark contract restrict this person? What monster? Please call me Immortal Song. Song Shi said disdainfully, you cultivators from the lower realms don't know how powerful my divine powers are. You still want to enslave me? Dream on. He was too immersed in his role now. Every time he opened his mouth, he would say that he was the reincarnation of an immortal. He even deliberately pretended to look down on the other party. As he spoke, he almost believed him. Demon Venerable Yuhua was stunned. If this person was really the reincarnation of an immortal, that would be terrible. Sectmaster, what are you waiting for? Quickly take out the incomplete numinous treasures and kill him to avenge me. A ball of fire appeared behind Demon Venerable Yuhua and turned into an incomplete primordial spirit. It was Green Flame Demon Venerable. His face was filled with hatred. I forgot that you're a human soul transformation cultivator and still have a soul clone. Song Shi looked at Green Flame Demon Venerable's soul clone and came to a realization. Just now, Green Flame Demon Venerable must have used his clone to withstand his killing blow. He was no longer in a hurry to make a move and asked curiously, by the way, I have a question. The two of you can be considered the true upper echelons of Sky Demon Cult. Do you have a dark contract? No. Demon Venerable Yuhua said coldly, in my Sky Demon Cult, those who reach the soul transformation realm will have their dark contract terminated, because the contract will affect their breakthrough. Oh, then let's see if I can enslave you. Song Shi muttered. He did not mind taking in a few more soul transformation subordinates. Hey Emph, our Sky Demon Cult has already bound our souls to evil gods. Other than the dark contract, nothing can enslave us. Demon Venerable Yuhua was disdainful as he stared at Song Shi. Since you are the reincarnation of an immortal, it is not unbelievable that you have the means to break free from the contract, so don't even think about enslaving us. Then I can only kill you all. This way, it will be quieter. Song Shi said calmly, as if this matter was as easy as eating and drinking to him. Green Flame Demon Venerable was so angry that he wanted to curse. Beside him, Demon Venerable Yuhua raised his hand and made a pressing gesture, saying to Song Shi, is it not enough for you to beat up my sect's elder to this state? As expected of the sect master, he's really patient. Song Shi smiled. From what this old man said, you have incomplete numinous treasures. Come, let's fight. Let me experience the power of your Sky Demon Cult's numinous treasures. Such an attitude made Demon Venerable Yuhua narrow his eyes. He did not go along with Song Shi and frowned. Why do you want to be enemies with my sect? We don't have much hatred. I just don't like you guys. Is that a now? Song Shi couldn't be bothered to say that he had a feud with Sky Demon Cult when he was in the Song family, so there was no need for that. With his current strength, he could do whatever he wanted and naturally beat up whoever he wanted. Sky Demon Cult was no exception. Such an arrogant scene made Green Flame Demon Venerable so angry that his primordial spirit morphed. This person was unscrupulous and was even more devilish than them. Too arrogant. This old man has lived for so many years, but I've never seen anyone who dares to say such words in front of my Sky Demon Cult. Now you've seen it. A cold light flashed in Song Shi's eyes. You are only left with your primordial spirit. How dare you bark at me like a dog? I'll send you on your way. The divine sword in his sea of consciousness shone brightly. An attack at the soul level instantly rushed out, carrying a terrifying sword intent that shattered everything. It instantly stabbed at Green Flame Demon Venerable's primordial spirit from afar. Swoosh! The latter screamed shrilly. His primordial spirit was shattered by the sword intent and was killed with a thought. This time, Song Shi received a notification and had an additional chance to draw the lottery. It meant that he had completely killed Green Flame Demon Venerable. Damn it! Just as the person beside him was killed, Yuhua's suppressed anger erupted. Songshi, don't push your luck. I'm still not used to hearing this from a demonic cult master like you. Songshi said slyly, you're a great devil. You usually bully others and kill people like FLIs. Didn't you think that you would be bullied too? Demon Venerable Yuhua's voice was forced out from between his teeth like the 9 nether cold wind. Alright, what you say makes sense. Then let's see who bullies who today. Black demonic flames burned on his body. He formed a seal with his hands, and a broken greenish-black furnace flew out. This furnace had 3 legs and 2 ears. It looked ancient, like a clay pot casually burned from mud. It was divided into 2 layers and was engraved with ancient demonic patterns. The moment it appeared, Songshi felt that the fire elemental spiritual key in the world was instantly out of control. Even his supreme yang true fire could not help but want to submit and fly towards the furnace. Light flickered on the stove and condensed into a green eye. It turned and stared at Songshi in an instant. It actually chuckled. What a pure power! Yuhua, you surprised me this time. You're not bad, but your cultivation level is a little low.